Nothing produces more success than being successful. This phrase seems to be too simplistic, but it has a powerful scientific basis. But there is also another side. Misfortunes never come alone. Mark a man as a loser and he'll start acting like he is. We are talking about Seeking Excellence, the title of this video. Welcome, I'm David. For a long time, we professional consultants have tried to identify the main traits developed by companies of excellence, among which are 1. A predisposition for action, 2. Customer focus, close to the customers, 3. Autonomy and entrepreneurship. Let's go with 4th, productivity through people. This is very important. 5. Values that guide actions, culture. 6. Stick to what you know, what you are good at, professionalized. 7. Simple structures. 8. Simultaneous decentralization and centralization. These are thoughts according to ideas of Thomas J. Peters and Robert H. Waterman Jr. In this video, and due to the extension of the topic, we will address the first 3 traits indicated in this first video, part 1, which will be followed by another 2 videos, part 2 and 3, until the development of all its content is completed. Let's go into trait 1, a predisposition for action. Companies of excellence are capable of taking quick actions because they are organized in a fluid way. They develop a management by wandering around. That is, to move around the company environment and talk to people. They facilitate and promote informal exchanges, and in this way visible positive management is achieved. A rich and informal communication leads to more actions, more experiences, more learning, and simultaneously the ability to be better in the contacts and on top of things. Actions-oriented elements are teams, projects, groups, quality circles, etc. They all have something in common, and that is that they do not appear in the company's organization charts, and yet they are part of the organization that keeps companies seamlessly fluid. The strength of a small group lies in its flexibility. The optimal group size is around 7 people. Groups that consist of volunteers are limited in duration, and those who set their own goals are the most productive. A good example has been the famous quality circles, applied all over the world in thousands and thousands of multinational companies. Shaped groups for the solution of all kinds of problems in a specific company group, led by the natural group leader, where everyone is previously trained in a rational problem-solving systems. Problems that the groups know very well since they are confronting them every day. This also ensures that participation in the company does not only come from the top down, but especially from the bottom up. Experimentation acts as an achieved form of learning in many of the best organizations, proving to be less expensive than sophisticated market research or careful staff planning. Trait 2. Close to customers, customer focus. The most important foundation of management is to be close to customers, to satisfy their needs, sell, and anticipate their wishes, many times ignored to this day. In the business world, we live off satisfied customers, even dissatisfied customers. Of course, when the degree of customer dissatisfaction reach a certain level, those customers stop being customers and go to our competition. business success is selling, which at least momentarily marries the company and the client. Many companies talk about being close to customers, as excellent companies do. Customer-oriented versus product describer, product-oriented. Obsession for service. The sale begins after the sale, not before. That is, in the repurchase, customer loyalty, fidelization. At GM and many other companies, they have a motto. The first car is sold by the seller, and the second is sold by the service. Some sales professionals don't let their customers forget them, but most are not paying enough attention to their customers. At Disney, as in other companies of excellence, service through people begins with a special language. All employees are members of the performance. Two boys, sons of a manager who work hard to dispatch tickets, receive a 4-hour, 8-hour-a-day course of instruction before being allowed to contact with the public. When asked the reason for this course to only dispatch tickets, they answered that what if they are asked, where are the rest areas? Where are the different functions, attractions start? Which bus to choose to go to different places? We need to know the answers or where to get them quickly. After all, we are part of the performance. Our job every minute is to help our clients, our visitors, to enjoy their stay. Companies of excellence have an obsession for service, which permeates the entire organization, and all of them, regardless of the business to which they are engaged, all are defined as service businesses. Caterpillar offers its customers a warranty of up to 48 hours as maximum delivery time for its parts and services anywhere in the world. If they can't keep that promise, the customer will get the replacement for free. Companies of excellence are better listeners. Many of its innovations come from the market. Successful companies pay more attention to the market than to the mistakes they may make and involve potential customers in the development of their innovations, all of which leads to a better understanding of the customer's needs. Trait 3. Autonomy and entrepreneurial spirit. The saddest fact in the life of a great company is the loss of what made them great: innovation. According to a study by the National Science Foundation, USA, small companies produce 4 times more innovation per dollar invested in research, development, and innovation than medium-sized companies, and 24 times more innovation than large companies. Great companies of excellence could be great and still act small at the same time. An essential element of the companies of excellence is that they stimulate the entrepreneurial spirit, entrepreneurship among their people, because they promote autonomy to the very base of the organization, the worker's manager, creating an almost radical decentralization and autonomy. Perseverance, trial and error, creativity, innovation. Creativity is thinking of new things. Innovation is doing new things. Innovation is any change that generates value, transforms words into action. Ideas are not useful unless they are used. People think that creativity automatically leads to innovation. The fault is usually in innovation. Thinking, feeling, intention, wanting, doing, the operating will. Since the business world is a matter of getting things done, creativity and innovation must be action-oriented. The success of innovation is a matter of numbers. Management must allow a sufficient number of projects. with sufficient time so that the 1/20th success ratio is possible. You have to be tolerant with failures. We will follow this topic in video part 2 and part 3. And okay, if you are interested in our videos, I suggest you give a like and subscribe to our channels in English and Spanish as we publish videos every week.